Bulletcast for life.
Oh yes, oh yes. So soulful, don't you agree? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? The African American Nightmare is up on the microphone tonight. I know I haven't used that gimmick in a very, very, very long time, but it's Black Power Rankings time. Made the announcement on the BC earlier this week that you're going to be getting one of these from me. I dropped the newest logo. Shout out to Brightest Day X up in Virginia. The boy's killing it with the logos. He also did my Chris Van Vliet interview logo, and he did another one because I got another interview coming up that I'm recording on Monday. So in Brightest Day, he's been hooking it up for the boys over here on the BC. But it's Black Power Rankings time. Haven't done one since I talked about Kofi Mania and everything it meant to me. So here we go. Coming up, we got 5. Number 5, Kayla Braxton. She was on Chasing Glory. If you remember Lillian Garcia from her ring announcer days in WWE, now she does some MMA ring announcing. Congratulations to Lillian. But Kayla Braxton, the backstage correspondent for Raw and SmackDown, and she did some in NXT. Yeah, she was on there and she opened up about her story and her journey, you know, watching her mom get abused at a very young age and being vocally abused and sometimes physically abused at a very young age, becoming a foster child, and just kind of trying to persevere from all that. She was once engaged. It was a lot to take in, and I was listening to her story. I felt for her. I got really sad. You know, I wanted to get in a room with the guy who was torturing her family and kind of just throw hands with him. Like that's how emotionally invested I got, because you know nobody should go through anything like that. But go look up that episode of Chasing Glory. It is a really great listen. Kayla Braxton, first time ever on the Black Power ranking, but she's number 5. Coming up next, the Street Profits. Yes, they got the swag like nobody else. Number 4. Their win at the latest NXT 25, winning the tag team championships in that multi-person or multi-tag team ladder match was awesome. You know, then they've been on Raw lately. This past Monday didn't really make sense, but you know they're entertaining as all hell. And yeah, congratulations to the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins has been in development over like 6 years or something like that. So I was just happy to really see him get a break like that. And Montez Ford, he's charismatic and he's entertaining as all hell. Sam Roberts had Montez Ford on his podcast about a month ago. Go look for that. It was great. But yeah, Street Profits, they're coming in at number 4. Number 3, Ricochet, WWE's superhero. You know, he's the one and only. Yeah, man, I mean, Ricochet has climbed to the United States Championship. That match at Stomping Grounds he had with Samoa Joe. It's probably the best match on the card. I'm not going to lie, it was. It was very good. I popped forward. You know, he started using Jericho's Code Breaker. And it was just a nice other move to throw in his incredible arsenal. I'm like, oh, wow, he does that pretty nice. I enjoy it, you know. And then this feud that he started with AJ Styles, and it's interesting to me, you know. He wins the U.S. title, then the next night takes a loss to AJ. The next night takes a controversial loss to AJ, but then the match is restarted. Then he beats AJ, then AJ turns heel, and then he goes on to beat the Good Brothers back-to-back this week on Raw, and then the club jumps him. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Ricochet transforms into this rivalry with the heel Bullet Club or heel club in WWE, the Styles Club. Yeah, man. But Ricochet, he's always been a very incredible performer to me. I mean, I've never like seen him wrestle live, but I was at an NXT taping and he just made an appearance, and he didn't really do anything, but his presence is just it's that good, you know. So Ricochet, you know, hopefully this Sunday, they're gonna have a great match. I already know that, but hopefully this Sunday, maybe he pulls away with the win. Possibly. I think I picked Styles for the predictions that we're doing for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. But yeah, man. Ricochet, I dig it. I digs all of it. Coming up next, number 2, Kofi Kingston. He's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion! Yeah, man. Kofi, he's doing the damn thing right now as WWE Champion. I said, you know, like, if he lost it a month after winning it, it would have been perfectly fine, because the run, you know, the moment that he won it, it meant so much. And he's had a nice little run, you know, his matches with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. By the way, where the hell has Sami Zayn been? Don't know. I know he defended it in that triple threat with Sami Zayn and AJ Styles on a SmackDown. But yeah, Kofi, he's really transformed with it, and he's only been champion 96 days, so he hasn't even hit 100 yet. Will he hit 100? You know, he has to get past Samoa Joe to make that happen on a day 98 this Sunday at Extreme Rules. But yeah, man, and the Samoa Joe rivalry so far, it's it makes it doesn't really have to make sense, you know, because it's Joe. The guy loses the majority of his matches, and he's always believable to his next opponent. You know, we just came out and choked out Kofi, and then they had that 6-man with Joe and the Viking War Raider experience going up against the New Day, and Joe's team won. I was like, what? That doesn't happen. You know, that was weird. And then Kofi flipping off Joe, giving him the middle finger. Then, of course, Joe's promo this past Tuesday on SmackDown. And, you know, rumor has it that Kofi's injured, so I might have to change my pick on that one. I'm not sure, you know, because he could probably. I mean, Kofi could win the match and then just heal up, going into SummerSlam, you know, because back in the day, the champion didn't wrestle every week. Hell, sometimes the champion wasn't on TV for like a month and a half, couple months. You know, go back and watch WWF Superstars. You know, see how rare it was to see like a Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I'll throw his name out there. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how the match plays out. I don't even think it's Extreme Rules. I think it's just a regular match. You know, make it extreme. Why not? Who cares? Do it. Kofi was a part of the new generation of ECW under the WWE banner when he debuted in '08. I remember that. And it's something that, you know, it was interesting. It was an interesting time in Kofi's career. You can really see the evolution from then to now. And it'd be a nice callback. They're in Philly, Extreme Rules. Throw the WWE title on the line in an Extreme Rules match or no holds barred, unsanctioned, something like that. False count anywhere. I don't know. But yeah, let's spice it up. There's only like 2 or 3 no holds barred or no DQ matches on the card, and there's like 9, 10 matches, so it just doesn't make any sense. I for sure thought at least Taker and Roman going up against Shane and Drew would be something like that. But anyway, it's not about them. It's about Kofi Kingston. So hopefully he has a great title defense this Sunday. We shall see. Coming up next, number 1. RTruth in the 24/7 title. Mick Foley unveiled it. I, like the rest of the wrestling world, is like, what the hell is that? That thing is hideous. It's still hideous, but it's grown on me immensely, and that's due to RTruth being like a 9-time 24/7 European 7-Eleven champion to be the guy has taken that title and has just made it comedy gold. I mean, it's gold, but he's made it comedic gold. I mean, losing it on a golf course to Jinder and pinning Jinder on an airplane. His stuff with Drake Maverick hiding out on a table while Cesaro tries to pull it out on Raw, and just him and Carmella just running away from everybody. Him hiding in crates, being shipped off to the next show. Like, RTruth is a gem. We don't appreciate RTruth is a national treasure, god damn it. And we don't appreciate Ron Killings enough. Ron, RTruth, Mr. Killings, you're number 1 on the BC's Black Power ranking for this week. I'm going to try to do these weekly, ladies and gentlemen. I really am. Or I'll give a couple weeks in between because, you know, absence does make the heart grow fonder. I understand that. So, you know, if the African Americans really shine bright next week, or this Sunday going into next week, I'll probably do another one. Oh, honorable mention Bobby Lashley for his being destroyed in that segment with Braun Strowman, and then just manhandling Rey Mysterio this past Monday on Raw, and beating him, squashing him. Yeah. And also honorable mentions go out to Scorpio Sky from SCU and Private Party. You know, those guys are stars. They're killing it. Honorable mention Nyla Rose. I found out she's a African American descent somewhat. So, you know, honorable mentions to all those people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. Extreme Rules, that's when we're doing a recap of it. As soon as it goes off, that's the next time we're going to hear myself and Brandon together. The Bullet Cash Championship's on the line. I've had it ever since Double or Nothing, and I look to carry it all the way through to All Out. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the BC's Black Power ranking. Jesus. I want to wish you much peace, love, and soul.